It started as a dream, a young couple, a van, and the open road stretching endlessly across the American West. They wanted freedom, adventure, and to share their love story with the world. But what began as a perfect road trip would end in tragedy. A heartbreaking mystery that exposed the dark side of love, social media, and obsession. This is the story of Gabby Petito. Gabrielle Venera Petito was born in 1999 in Blue Point, New York. She was bright, creative, and endlessly kind. The kind of person who made friends everywhere she went. She loved art, yoga, photography, and travel. She dreamed of seeing the world, not from behind a desk, but through the windshield of a van, under the wide open sky. In 2019, she got engaged to Brian Laundrie. They'd met years earlier in high school. He was quiet, artistic, and shared her passion for adventure. To their families and friends, they seemed perfect together. Two souls chasing freedom. In July 2021, Gabby and Brian set off in a white Ford Transit van on what they called the van life journey. Their goal was to visit national parks across the US, documenting the entire trip on social media. From the outside, it looked like a dream. Breathtaking landscapes, wide smiles, laughter. Their posts went viral. People loved their energy. But behind the filters and hashtags, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Before we continue, help the channel, subscribe, and leave your like. By early August, cracks began to show. Witnesses later described seeing arguments, shouting, crying, tension. On August 12, 2021, a 911 caller reported seeing Brian hit Gabby outside a grocery store in Moab, Utah. Police stopped the couple shortly after. The bodycam footage became infamous. Gabby, visibly distressed, crying, saying she'd been under stress. Brian, calm and collected, describing her as emotional. Officers decided it was a mental health incident, not domestic violence. They separated them for one night. The next day, they were back together and continued their trip. But after that, something changed. By the end of August, communication from Gabby became erratic. Her mother, Nicole Schmidt, received strange text messages that didn't sound like her daughter. Then, silence. On August 27th, witnesses at a restaurant in Jackson, Wyoming, described another heated argument between Gabby and Brian. Gabby appeared distraught. It would be the last confirmed sighting of her alive. Days later, Brian Laundrie returned home alone. September 1st, 2021. Northport, Florida. Brian drove the same white van they had shared across the country, but Gabby wasn't with him. He didn't call her parents. He didn't report her missing. Instead, he hired a lawyer. Gabby's family begged for answers. Days turned into agony. And on September 11th, after more than 10 days of silence, they reported her missing. The search for Gabby Petito became a national obsession. The internet mobilized millions, followed every lead, every theory. TikTok users analyzed footage, Reddit threads exploded with speculation, and journalists camped outside the Laundrie home. Everyone wanted to know, where is Gabby Petito? On September 19th, in Grand Teton National Park, Wyoming search teams made a grim discovery. Near a quiet campsite, hidden in the brush, they found human remains. It was Gabby. She had been strangled to death. The autopsy revealed signs of blunt force trauma. The medical examiner estimated she had been dead for 3 to 4 weeks. Her death shattered hearts across the world, and the hunt for Brian Laundrie began. For weeks, he was nowhere to be found. His parents told police he had gone hiking in the Carlton Reserve, a vast, swampy wilderness near their Florida home. Authorities searched by air, water, and land. Nothing. Rumors exploded. Sightings in Mexico, in the Appalachians, and the Bahamas, but none were confirmed. Then, on October 20th, 2021, a discovery: partial remains were found in the reserve, alongside a backpack, a revolver, and a notebook. Dental records confirmed. It was Brian. Inside his notebook, a confession. He admitted killing Gabby, calling it a mercy killing after she allegedly fell and was injured. But the story didn't match the evidence. The FBI later ruled her death a homicide, deliberate, not accidental. The world reacted with a mix of grief and rage. How could a young woman vanish in plain sight while warning signs had been ignored? Why did the police release them after the Moab incident? And why did it take so long for action to be taken? The case became a symbol of the hidden dangers behind picture-perfect relationships and the growing problem of domestic violence disguised as love. It also raised difficult questions about media bias, the so-called missing white woman syndrome. Why do some victims become headlines while others, especially women of color, vanish without a trace? Gabby's story forced America to confront its conscience. In death, Gabby Petito became a voice for those who no longer have one. Her family founded the Gabby Petito Foundation, dedicated to helping missing persons and domestic abuse survivors. They travel, speak, and fight so that no other parent endures what they did. Gabby's memory lives on in every case reopened, in every woman helped, in every person who decides to speak up instead of staying silent. She was more than a headline. She was someone's daughter, someone's best friend, someone who deserved more time. Thank you for watching Cold Case 5 Minutes. Subscribe and leave your like. Stay curious, and remember, every mystery deserves to be remembered.